guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing my February favorites, my favorite products of the month of February. Some of these I discovered this month, some of them I've just been using all month and I've really been enjoying again, like rediscovered them, I guess. Some of them I just found recently and have totally fallen head over heels for. But yeah, so I just have some of my favorites up in here and I'm going to just go through them and talk about them and tell you why I like them. So let's start off with setting sprays and primers and stuff. This month I discovered this little primer here by Smashbox. This is their Photo Finish Foundation Primer Light, which is technically it's for combination skin. All that says to me is that it can be used on oily or dry skin. I have much drier skin than the average fair, so sometimes I struggle finding primers that don't end up making my skin look flaky. But I also can't wear a lot of smoothing primers because those tend to, throughout the day, they tend to kind of come off on my nose. And then you can see the little dry patches on my nose, and that's just not cute. So this doesn't do that for me. This is actually really great and has been helping keep my makeup on even longer. I've really fallen in love with this month. I've been using it every day. It really works. It is slightly mattifying, but like I said, that's because you can use it on oily skin as well. It's not so overly mattifying that it bothers my dry skin or makes me look flaky or super dry or anything like that. The next thing I want to talk about is the Pixi Makeup Fixing Mist. So this stuff is amazing. Amazing. I got this at Target. It's like 15 bucks, maybe 10, 15 bucks, somewhere in there. It is quickly becoming one of my favorite setting sprays. So it's not just a setting spray. You can put it on before your makeup or after, or both, which both is what I tend to do. So I have another product in here I'm going to talk about that I put on my face, and I put this over that, and then I put on my primer. And the three of those together, makeup doesn't budge. It's all day. It is bulletproof. It doesn't move. It doesn't smudge. It doesn't flake. It doesn't, nothing. And I've tried doing that with other fixing sprays. Doesn't work. I mean, it works, but not as well. This stuff is magic in here. I don't know what it is, but it's magic. This is the Urban Decay Quick Fix Spray. This is not a primer spray. It is a priming spray, and not a primer itself. So basically what it is it's a hydrating spray. It says instantly balance and reinvigorate skin post-cleaning or anytime with this hydrating, soothing, prepping, priming spray. That's a lot. Infused with highly purified vitamin B3, it improves tone and texture, brightens and smooths skin, and coconut water replaces lost moisture. They are not lying. This, guys, I can't even. So I can get out of the shower, have just washed my face, not have any lotion or anything on, spray this on my face, and within a couple minutes, my skin feels like I've put lotion on. That's how hydrating this is. If you have dry skin, you need this in your life. You need it. I don't know what I did before I had this, honestly. I don't know what I did. I just had ashy ass skin all over the place. My actual skin texture has gone down. So I tend to get a lot of texture on my skin, a lot of little bumps, a lot of little stuff going on that's just not cute. And it has cleared up dramatically since I started using that spray. So moving on to more face product kind of thing, we're gonna talk about this foundation right here. This is the Hello Flawless Oxygen Wow Oil-Free Foundation by Benefit. So if you've been watching my videos or you follow me on Instagram or anything like that, chances are you've seen me wear this before. This is not something I discovered this month. This is something I've had for a couple months now, but I'm in love with it. I keep trying other foundations and then coming back to this one because this one is just so perfect. It's so perfect. It doesn't have a luminous finish, but it doesn't have a matte finish either. It's almost like a satin kind of finish. So it just makes your skin look really healthy and really smooth. It does have SPF in it, so that doesn't bother me. It has been brought to my attention that people have allergies to SPF, specifically my mother and my grandmother. I recommended this to my mom, and she bought it and she loved it, except that it caused a skin reaction because it has SPF in it. So if you're allergic to SPF, obviously stay away from this. You don't want it like rotting your skin away or anything terrible like that. But if you don't have any problems with SPF, this is great. It's definitely like more of a medium coverage, but it's so buildable. They don't have a ton of color options. Like, I would really love for them to come out with some more. This is the lightest one they have, and it is slightly too dark for me. I'm actually wearing it right now. This is what I'm wearing on my skin right now, so you can kind of tell. I have been wearing this all day, and I took a bath, and I laid down for a little while and like sat in a car and like rubbed my face on all the dogs and like so it has held up very well throughout the day. As you can see, it stays on thanks to this and this and this. Anyway, I'm getting off topic now. Like, zero complaints about this. It's my favorite foundation. I can say that with confidence at the moment. It is my favorite foundation right now. Sticking with the face, there are two different translucent powders I'd like to talk about. The first is the RCMA No Color Powder. This I got maybe a month ago? I don't know. I think I got it at the end of January, technically. But it is amazing. It's really, really good translucent powder. I like it a little bit better than the Laura Mercier. Sorry, but I do. It's $12, $12 online. I don't think there's a store that sells it, and if there is, it's not anywhere near me where I live. It's $12. You get this whole bottle, which is quite a lot. I mean, like I said, I've been using it. I used it for almost a month straight, and there's barely any taken out of here. The packaging's not ideal. It has this little like pop top thing. I have this like empty Laura Mercier thing that I just kind of pour it into. If you have that, you have an empty one of these, you can do that. Otherwise, the packaging is just kind of crummy. It's not ideal, but the product itself is great. If you're using a translucent powder for a photo shoot or wedding day or anything where you're going to be having flash photography of yourself, don't use this. Don't use it, because talc and silica have a flashback and it will look like you have just like white weirdness under your eyes. But for every day, this like smooths out your under eyes, makes you look like flawless and smooth and contoured cut and just amazing. You set your whole face with it and it'll set your whole face for all day. Like, your face will be bulletproof all day long. It's a fantastic translucent powder. That being said, this one right here. This is the Cover FX Perfect Setting Powder. You guys, I got this a week ago. I haven't stopped using it. I've used it every day since. It does not have any talc in it. I have no idea what it's made out of, but it doesn't flash back in photography. I used this powder for the fashion show that I did last week, and the photo shoot that they had prior. I used this on all of the girls and didn't have a problem. There was no flashbacks. There was no like weird white marks under their eyes. They all looked flawless and beautiful and amazing. This one is pricier. It's $35 for this. It comes in this packaging. It has a little like pull-up container, little lid thing. To be honest, I'm not a huge fan of this lid thing. I kind of wish I could rip it off because I can't get the powder out when it's closed. You have to do this like half open, dump out some into the corner thing that I'm not a huge fan of, but I don't know. Maybe I'm doing it wrong. I don't know. It is slightly a color. So it's a translucent powder, but it is slightly colored. I don't know if you can see that, but it's not white. Like, this is very clearly white. This is not. This is almost more of like a skin tone. It just makes like baking so much better because it just blends right into your skin. It doesn't give that like slightly lighter cast to your skin. It's not glowy. It doesn't have glitter in it. It doesn't have the shine in it. But it's not mattifying, so it's not going to take all the shine away from your skin, if that makes sense. But that's kind of why I'm obsessed with it. It's It's just the perfect powder. I don't know what else to tell you about it. Like, it's perfect. Next is this little gem right here. So this is the Too Faced Milk Chocolate Soleil bronzer. It's a matte bronzer. It doesn't have any shine or shimmer to it. I am very pale. I'm very fair-skinned. So I have a hard time finding bronzers that don't make me look like an Oompa Loompa. It's true. It looks like dirty and muddy and orange if I put a really, like the Hoola bronzer. I can't use Hoola bronzer. I wish I could. It's a beautiful bronzer. I can't use it. It's too dark. Too dark for me. But they did just come out with a Hoola light, and I'm really excited about that one because I think it'll be light enough for me to use. This puppy right here, I was a little scared to try it. I put it off trying it for a while because I looked at it and I was like, it still looks kind of dark. I don't know if that's going to work for me. But it works amazing. It's what I'm wearing today. It's what I contoured with today. It's what I contour with every day of my life. Who am I kidding? Like, it's so pretty. And it smells like chocolate. It's just so smooth and buttery, and this is a really good bronzer. Definitely my favorite bronzer at the moment. So while we're on the topic of bronzing and contouring, I want to talk about this little brush right here. So this is a fan brush, and it's from Morphe, and it is the M143. I have recently started using this to contour with, and let me tell you, it has made contouring so easy and great, and like just taking my contouring game to the next level, just made it so easy. Like, I can't even express to you guys how much I love contouring with this brush. It was harder, it took me longer, and it was more difficult. With this, it takes me like 5 seconds. I'm just like, and I'm done. Sometimes I go back and clean it up, but sometimes I don't because I don't always have to. Before I had to, or it would look not great. Just try it. Just try contouring with a big fan brush like this. If you have one like this, like, use it. Use it to contour. It's going to help you. It's going to make it easier. It's going to make it better. It's going to just step your game up. I really wanted to talk about this blush right here. So this is by Milani, which is a drugstore brand. And this is the powder blush. And this is in the shade Romantic Rose. And I have used this blush almost every single day since I bought this. It's the perfect color. Like, it's just not too pink, and it's not too peachy, and it's not too much. Because I am so fair, a lot of the times when I put blushes on, it's like pink cheeks. Like, my whole fucking cheek just looks pink as fuck, and I'm not into that. I just want just a little bit of blush, just a little bit of color. So this has become very much my favorite blush. It's also super buttery and super creamy. It's not like it's called a powder blush, but it's not powdery or chalky or anything like that. Like, it's just really beautiful. Another thing I've fallen in love with this month is the Maybelline Big Shot Mascara. As y'all know by now, I wear falsies every day of my life. Every day of my life I wear falsies. So I've never been a huge mascara person. Like, it was just kind of like whatever will coat my lashes and make them black so they blend into my falsies. Cool. But I have actually genuinely fallen in love with this mascara. So much so that yesterday I wore just mascara. I didn't wear falsies. Obviously, it didn't make my lashes look like this. I don't have those kind of lashes. I wasn't trying to put on a ton of makeup. I just had like my base and my contour on. And I just put a coat of mascara on my lashes. And it made them look good enough that I felt comfortable leaving the house and going about my day with no falsies on, which is really just a miracle for me. It lengthens them, but it also gives you so much volume, like so much volume, even if you don't have a ton of lashes. This has outranked every single like high-end mascara that I own, every single one. Like, heck yeah, drugstore brands coming out with like amazing products lately. So get this mascara, it's amazing. I have just one lip product, and it is another drugstore product. There's actually quite a few drugstore products in this video right now. Like, I'm loving on these drugstore products. So this is the NYX Lip Lingerie, and it is a like matte liquid lipstick. This is in the color Lace Detail, and it's just like a really pretty pink nude. It looks like that. Like, yes. I've fallen in love with not only this formula, but this color. It is the perfect like pinky nude to just have like a little something going on your lips, but like maybe you don't really want much on your lips. Like I'll throw this on when I go to work, and sometimes I'll forget to bring it with me because have you met me? And throughout the day it just kind of fades off and I don't need to reapply it. I don't look stupid, like I don't look crazy. Plus the formula on these is so creamy and so comfortable. They are probably not quite as transfer proof as some of the drier ones, to be fair, but that doesn't bother me because they're so comfortable when you are wearing them that I don't mind an extra touch up or two, like whatever. If you're looking for a good liquid to matte lipstick, I would get these. These are great. Like I want every color in them. Now, this I just bought less than a week ago, like maybe 4 or 5 days ago. This is the Clinique Take the Day Off Balm, and it is a cleansing balm. Literally like a balm, like looks kind of like a waxy kind of thing when you just look at it. And it doesn't have a smell, there's no scents in it. It's supposed to be like, I don't know, almost hypoallergenic kind of thing. Like it's not going to bother you or make you sensitive or anything. So it has no fragrance, zero fragrance in it. So you take some of the balm out and you rub it in your hands and it turns into almost like an oil kind of thing, and you wash your face with it and it takes off all your makeup, takes off all the everything, anything you have on your face, gone. Just melts it off. Like literally just like melts it off. Not only is it a wonderful cleanser and works really well and takes all of your makeup off, no problem, but it's hydrating. I can wash my face with this and afterwards my skin doesn't feel like it's cracking off like it normally does with most cleansers. It just feels so soft and so smooth and so hydrated, and then I put my lotion over that and my quick fix, and then my skin is just so hydrated and happy. So if you have dry skin, you have a hard time finding a cleanser that doesn't just dry your skin out more, invest in this. It is amazing. It's my favorite. I love it so much. Like I'm never gonna be able to go back now. Like I've ruined my life because now I'm gonna have to spend $29 on face wash for the rest of my life. Like thanks Clinique for being awesome, I guess, or whatever. It's fine. Just spend all my freaking money on face wash. It's cool. So that kind of concludes my favorites for the month of February. I hope you like this video. I hope it helped you like find some cool new products to try out, or maybe you're having a problem in one of the areas I was and one of these products might help you. Or maybe you were like, meh, I've tried all of those and I hate them. Like that's cool too, but these are my favorites. This is what I've been enjoying the past month. If you did like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I put up new videos every Tuesday and every Saturday, so come back and check them out. I will list all of these products in the description box, so if you want to check any of them out, they will all be listed and linked down there so you can find them easily and get to them easily. Well, that's it for today, and I will see you guys again next time. Bye.